Hello everyone, it's Chinese New Year in a couple of days, and it will be the year of the tiger, so I would like to wish everyone Xin Nin Kwai and Gong Hey Fat Choi. Happy New Year. And that's why I'm wearing this very cool Chinese top in lucky red and golden double dragons.
I'm going to jump in here, just really to check the voice. Hopefully everything's lined up and it sounds quite loud. Hey everyone, Cole said his top is red. It is red. I'm just looking at this screen. It actually looks orange.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's the camera, and I am really loud. I'm going to turn myself down. It actually looks orange because what people can't see is this massive green thing behind you.
That's true.
And the camera is then kind of adjusting everything.
It actually does look orange on
Yeah, no.
It is just red on.
It is pure primary colour red, but as I said, it kind of goes orange because I think the camera is compensating for the green that you guys can't see. So maybe actually I'll find a way of fixing that, but I'm kind of guessing it'll get wrong. Oliver says, where did you buy the green Chinese t-shirt or jacket? Mum got it, which is quite cool. There's a few other ones which is quite nice.
And if you have been checking my videos, I actually went out to St. Pancras last week, and I also played Butterfly Lovers whilst wearing this top, which was pretty cool. So that's what I did then.
Yeah, that was last week, where we went out to watch Arsenal, and unfortunately Arsenal didn't win, which didn't help.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite a boring game in a way. It was
unbelievably boring.
It could have been a lot better to everyone who was watching it.
Yeah.
So yeah. Also, sadly, the music world has lost a real rock legend. Meatloaf passed away last week, and I think he's like Freddie Mercury, that he really helped create and define what rock music sounded like. I have created a piano cover of I Would Do Anything for Love previously, but I played it out in public, especially as a tribute to Meatloaf. If you have not seen it, do go check it out, because I think it's a pretty cool video in my opinion.
Yeah, and actually I think it's one of those songs that everyone recognises. Certainly in the beginning. Which goes, okay, I can't do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, and it's quite cool because actually last week, quite a few people stopped, which is quite nice. Especially in COVID times, it kind of takes a bit of used to, I think, with people stopping. But that's the way it goes.
Okay, so
are you slouching? Yes, you are. Not. I was looking at the camera and I can see a massive crease where your belly is.
Really?
Yes, and you were slouching. It makes it more obvious, I think, with the orange.
Oh, come on. Well, I think we'll get to the first song now. It might make sense. So the first one is actually a special request from my sister. She's been watching the Disney movie Encanto, which is about how a girl helps a family when they start losing their magic powers. Emma asked me to play by ear the main song, We Don't Talk About Bruno, which I did on TikTok, but I thought I would listen to the rest and create a proper piano arrangement of it. So here's We Don't Talk About Bruno from Encanto. So that was We Don't Talk About Bruno from Encanto. I hope you guys enjoyed that one.
Yeah, very nice.
Brilliant.
It's I've not seen it. Emma's seen it. Did you watch it with Emma? I'm assuming not, since you were at school.
No.
I'm guessing Emma just watched it herself.
I assume so too.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
Speaking of Emma, you've not shown the thing that's hidden behind the chat screen, part that no one can see. So why don't you pull it out from there?
So yeah, my sister created this, which is pretty cool. It's like is it traditional? What's it? Traditional Chinese dragon boat. Something.
Yeah, it's a dragon boat.
With a bit of it falling off.
Have you broken it already? Emma's going to kill you.
Wait, let me put it back.
Oh no. Live, on live stream. This is where, if this was a cartoon, all of it would just
I don't know.
disintegrate onto the floor.
I don't know. It's kind of wonky. But
This
I don't think that's her fault.
Oh no, that's fine. That was the ears, was it?
It was the ear.
I wonder if I can zoom in. If I zoom in, everything's going to break. I'm going to zoom in. Hold it still. I'm going to zoom in. Move it a little bit to the right. My right. Zoom, 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 zoom. A little bit more to the right. Yeah, and turn around. That looks quite cool. Face the camera. Yeah, so Emma did that, which is pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to zoom back out, and hopefully I've got the right angle.
Every single one of these bits and what is it, tiles. She did all of them, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's just quite a lot. Just takes a lot of patience and dedication to do that.
Yes, it does.
No! It's all falling off now.
Right. If Emma, this might be a good test to see whether Emma's watching the live stream. Actually, this is now turned into a can we fix stuff live stream rather than piano live.
Oh no.
I suggest you leave that alone. Otherwise bits will continue to fall off.
Wait, I don't want anything else to fall off, but
I wonder if Emma was meant to use glue.
I wondered too, because...
Or is it just kind of poked together? Right, I'm going to find the laughter script and press the button.
Either way, I'm just going to leave it like that, and if it falls off again...
There you go. There was a laughter button that I have there.
I mean, if it falls off again, that'd be so annoying,
Yes. All right, I'm now going to need to have to follow up with all the chat that's kind of disappeared off the screen whilst I was watching you destroy Emma's creation, which is not good. But hey, that's part of life.
That's true.
Build it, break it, and rebuild it again. So
yeah.
Do
you
want to say hi to your patrons?
True.
Quite a lot. Again, hi to everyone. There's quite a lot of you on here.
Bob said Emma will kill Cole.
Absolutely. I will hold you down whilst Emma tickles you to death.
Actually, not patrons, but I've spotted Angelica from Purcell, which is pretty cool.
Very good.
So hello, Angelica. And then...
Where's Angelica from Purcell? Oh! Yes, I knew this was going to happen. Is that the comment?
Yeah. And then...
Angelica can kill you too when you go back to school.
Oh, brilliant. And then Don, obviously, and then...
Yeah, there's loads at the top. Bob, Caesar, Sizer. I'll keep going to say. Sizer, Christoph. Oh no, my thing won't scroll. But yes, many. Oh, I found the scroll bar. Many right at the very top. Div Grad and Curl, Adam, if I haven't said Adam already. Oh, I can see Angelica right at the very top as well.
Oh, yeah.
So Angelica joined right at the very beginning. Don, Bob, Rob Schaffner, George, Gavin, and I am scrolling down, and I'm sure we'll miss some, and I apologise. Shout at me, don't blame Cole. And Destiny, I've not seen Destiny yet, so hopefully Destiny is here.
Oh, we found a second person from Purcell. Phoebe's here as well.
I've been invaded by Purcellians.
That is true.
In fact, actually, why don't you invite Purcellians? Are they called Purcellians? Sorry, are they? Are you guys called Purcellians?
Strictly speaking, yeah, I guess. But I've never really heard Purcellians before, apart from alumni.
Well, that's what it is then. Alumni is a Purcellian, but you can invite, and maybe you can showcase your friends because all of you are very talented. Anyway,
I mean, I don't live in London. I could just take them all out from Purcell and just take them on a 2-hour journey back to my house.
Or you can take a picture with your friends and say how
that
talented
is also
they
true. That'd be interesting.
Yes.
And just get a load of pictures just ready for you to just show for happiness.
Well, yes, or that's your choice. Anyway, why don't you say hi to your new patrons as well?
Yes, welcome 2 new patrons this time. Not just 1, but 2. Rang Emi and Cora Kemp. So, it's brilliant the support I get from all of you patrons. Thank you so much. And also thank you to all my subscribers, supporters, and all of you coming on the live stream, as you guys make this so much fun to do. And I get so many new ideas from your chats and requests. Also, big thank you to Photocinet for sending a generous PayPal tip in thanks for the Meatloaf tribute that I played at St. Pancras. So thank you so much.
Yeah, actually, you've had a few comments on here to say why not play a short tribute to Meatloaf. So why don't you do that? A short part, not 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes long, isn't it?
10
not
minutes
10 minutes, but why don't you do? I don't know. I just called it the big part because I know
Or the
nothing.
beginning, or the middle, or the end, or the what?
I know nothing about music. You make the choice.
So what, this bit? So yeah, that's a bit of that.
Very nice. Oh, actually, I think we're not being fair to Angelica. Last time when Phoebe popped up, you mentioned that she was an amazing, what was it, pianist, violinist?
Well, yeah. Angelica is also an amazing pianist, violinist, and singer as well. And I guess the difference between Angelica and Phoebe Angelica's actually part of the jazz.
Be very careful. Otherwise, you get smacked by both of them at school.
Obviously, Phoebe does classical piano, classical violin, classical. I say classical, but you get me. And Angelica's actually a jazz violinist, jazz singer, jazz piano. So I guess that's probably the difference between them two. I actually did. So I performed with Angelica and a few others on the Purcell School YouTube channel in like the jazz concerts that usually show up. I think there was one that I did at the beginning of December. So hopefully that's up on. I believe that is up on the YouTube channel.
I think the jazz one is.
Yeah.
Phoebe did one of your movements in your composer thing,
Yeah,
right?
that
certainly hasn't been up.
That hasn't come up
I think
yet.
we need to nag the school.
Yeah, we needed like tell the
If
school.
nothing else to showcase your composition,
That is
and
true.
obviously Phoebe's amazing.
I think I actually haven't told you this, but I remember I found another performance of some composition, and I probably should send it to you. What I found really funny with it is that the whole time you could see part of my head in the video recording, which was very strange. It was just like the whole back of my head and like kind of my shoulder in the whole video recording for like 3 minutes, which was very strange. But you know,
fair enough.
the way is the way.
People can look at the back of your head if that's what they want to do. Yeah.
That is true.
Okay, that's cool.
But yeah.
But hopefully, well, I don't know. Maybe both Angelica and Phoebe will kill you later this week.
I'm sure they'll mention it to me eventually.
Yes.
So yeah, well, the next song I'm gonna do, it's kind of like I obviously do things on TikTok, and I guess carrying on the theme of TikTok, so many songs go quite viral from that platform. It's one of the newest ways that artists and songs can be found and become absolutely massive. As most of you know, me and my dad, we're Arsenal fans, and we have a friendly rivalry with our nearest neighbours.
Get Gunnosaurus.
Ah, yes.
I wonder if Ganosaurus sit...
What, it's going to fall apart. Like,
and
it's going to explode.
Everyone's going to kill you.
Everyone's going to kill me.
Yes. I wonder if Ganosaurus can stand.
Yeah.
Yes, Ganosaurus.
So yeah, of course, we're Arsenal fans. And so my next song is a piano cover that I dedicate to all you Tottenham supporters out there. It's by Gail and it's called ABCDEFU.
And also, we do have some Man U fans on here. We can dedicate it to them as well.
Yeah, I guess.
Obviously, as a friendly one, don't shout at us, please. Shout at Cole, not me.
What?
Anyway, go for it.
Anyways, let's go. So that was ABCDEFU by Gail, and I hope you guys liked that one.
Especially all you Tottenham, Man U, and someone mentioned they're a Chelsea fan. Polar Bear Sunrise is a Chelsea fan.
Oh, well.
But so is your granddad. So that's fair enough. We'll let your granddad off.
That's fair enough.
But for everyone else, that's all dedicated to you, apart from the Arsenal fans, where hopefully we get to do We Are the Champions. Somewhere within this decade.
That would be a good...
But yes. We'll never know. It's
yeah, I remember, like, we'll always be like, oh, we're only getting top 4, why can't we win the league? And now it's like we're struggling just to get top 4 or even
top 6.
Which is ridiculous.
Which is, we'll get there, hopefully.
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah. But, no, it's cool. Fantastic. Do you want to give an update on your social media for those that care?
So, yeah, YouTube has had a little push recently, actually. It's now up to 744,000 subscribers, which is really, really close to 750,000, which is insane. And also has a total of 180 million views. Most of it has obviously been driven by that Bohemian Rhapsody video, which is about to cross 96 million.
I think it'll be 96 by tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I probably need to think of something to celebrate 100 million views sooner rather than later.
I'm guessing it will be playing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, but like, surely there should be something more creative, right?
I don't know.
You know, 100 million views on a video.
Play it blindfolded. But obviously play it well blindfolded. I can play Bohemian Rhapsody blindfolded, but it won't sound like Bohemian Rhapsody.
But like, not even, like even a lot of big YouTubers, like with millions of subscribers, can't say they have
a single video of that
with 100 million views, right?
Yeah, I know.
That is ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Yeah. On Facebook, something weird is still going on. Facebook seems to not be showing my videos or pages as much now. Some of my videos like don't even appear automatically on my own page. Which
The
is
last
very
one
strange.
didn't for some strange reason. But I don't know. Maybe it's Facebook going through a phase.
Yeah, I mean, it's still stuck on 257,000 followers, but that's fine, obviously.
Yeah,
Because
it's still
a
plenty.
ridiculous amount.
It's still plenty.
But, you know, I'll unstick it at some point in a way. Instagram is now at 13.3k and Twitter is now up to 1,079.
At least it's more than 3 digits.
Yes. TikTok is now up to 2,862 with the play-by-ear requests that are now also being posted on YouTube as like shorts.
Yeah, so that's quite cool. So we're taking quite a lot of those and put them on. It does mean that they are short, which I didn't think YouTube liked that much, but it seems like it.
I mean,
it maybe has helped.
You know, because I thought like when I was looking at YouTube, there was like a phase. I don't know if it was a phase or like a certain month where I saw a load of random shorts channels being created of different YouTubers, probably controlled by them or an admin or something like that, and they seem to be very popular and getting like half the same amount of views as a normal video would get for them. So
yeah,
I think it is popular, and there is also like the YouTube Shorts bit in general anyway.
Yeah, so it's certainly pushing it some way, in one way or the other, but...
Yeah, I mean, I guess with me, we just all stuck on the same channel.
Yes. Well, it's just you playing you at the moment. So, yeah, that'll be cool. You're going to get there eventually. I mean, you're already there now, but you're going to get there in as it grows.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
I like how you're doing all these actions, but no one can see you.
Yeah,
anymore.
my hand
There,
signals.
there.
My hand signals waving around. But Bob says Joe Jenkins made it on BBC News this morning. He must keep fighting to beat his millions of subscribers. I mean, Joe Jenkins is brilliant, right? He's in Bristol, I think you were saying, yeah. So maybe one day you'll head off to Bristol. You never know.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it goes.
Also, massive thank you to Gary Hubbard, who's one of my patrons. He told me about his granddaughter Catalina, who's getting married to Lex next month. I'd like to dedicate this next cover, Big Fish and Begonia, to them. It's a wonderful theme song to the Chinese animated movie, I guess coming with the theme of Chinese New Year. It's quite interesting, which tells about two people destined to fall in love and be with each other forever. They overcome so many challenges and even different worlds to be together. So here's Big Fish and Begonia, dedicated to Catalina and Lex. And before I do that, thanks to Craig L for the super chat. Greetings from South Carolina, USA. Your meatloaf tribute last week was great. So thank you so much for that, Craig L. Anyways, let's get to it now. So there you are, Big Fish and Begonia. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Very nice. I actually find it very amazing that you can remember all the stuff that you've created a while ago. But then I'm kind of used to. I should really be used to remembering everything.
But then if I don't, I could just literally go back on my YouTube channel and look at the video again.
Yes, but that doesn't mean you can remember to play it all off the bat.
I mean, it's just like comes from the back of my head, and then I could just revise it. It's not too difficult.
Yeah, I know. But I know you said before that once you've created an arrangement, it's kind of stuck.
But it's a bit like you learning
to ride a bike. Or what?
No, but it's a bit like you learning like I don't know, times tables. You just, they are at the back of your head. If you need to revise them for a test, then you can just revise them.
Yes, but that's like saying...
Maybe for you, times tables is probably too easy, but maybe something like...
Well, it's not. I think that's a good one. But that's like saying, I've learned the 12 times table, and then every week or 2 weeks, you learn another 2 sets of timetables. Let's say 17 times table, the 39th timetable, and the 74th timetable. And I appreciate it's not quite as simple as that, because that's just maths. And then over a period of a year, that means you've learnt another 52 sets of times table, and then so on, so on, so on. All that you have created. And then I ask you 3 years from now, what's 17 times 46, let's say, because you happen to have remembered the... I know you're calculating that in your head now, but... And then you go, oh yes, but I know what it is. I think that's... Yeah. It's brilliant. Yes, and it's... I can't remember who asked for it now. It may have been Susan who popped on. So hi, Susan. Susan being one of your patrons who's just... actually, speaking of which, I don't think I've seen Ari on here. So Ari may be asleep. Hopefully you're okay. And similarly, Destiny. I know sometimes you have issues with your health. So hopefully you are feeling... you are okay, I should say, rather than feeling okay. But yeah, I think it's stuff that you can remember is amazing. Is Craig... Sorry. Thank you, Craig L, for the super chat. I think Craig L was the person who requested Dust in the Wind. Speaking of which, you said you were going to go play that in public. So next time you're out, you can go play that in public.
That's true.
I know you created it anyway. But yes, go play it in public. And I actually think I'm trying to remember, someone else asked for it somewhere when I was scanning through your comments and so on. Bob Toastman says, let's face it, Chi, Colt is just brilliant, comes from good stock. Of course, absolutely, I completely agree with the last bit.
Comes with...
Good stock, good genes, my genes.
Okay.
Yes. See, you can't deny it. Right, shall we go for, what, requests and things like that? Is that your plan?
I mean, it's just because you're a good dad. Like,
you're not getting more PlayStation time because of that.
But
yes, it is true. I agree with everything you just said.
But you are, though. That's the
thing.
I
am, yeah.
What did you want me to say? You're not a good dad.
Well, you can. I'm more than happy to take away PlayStation time if you want. Speaking of which, loads of people actually ask, what do you do apart from just play piano? Because some people think, especially when you're slouching, especially when maybe they first come across your channel, presumably the Bohemian Rhapsody one. And they go, oh no, he just plays piano all the time, which isn't true, obviously. You obviously play FIFA. What's the big news about FIFA that you've packed and things like that? Which probably doesn't mean many things to many people.
Well, I guess it's going to mean absolutely nothing, but only to people who play FIFA. I've had very good pack luck recently. So yesterday I packed Team of the Year João Cancelo. And at the first day of the year, I packed headliners Mbappe. So I posted that on my private Instagram account. And when I went back to school, there were quite a lot of people who came to me and kind of like, I don't know, they were saying, wow, that's amazing and all that.
Yeah, which is quite funny, right? Because all you musicians and so on, obviously, everyone. I think it's funny that some people think, oh no, anyone who's really good at music do nothing but sit at a piano or play a violin or anything. Yeah, everyone has a life outside of music, which is fantastic. So cool.
That's true. I feel like it doesn't mean anything to anyone here.
Yes, I'm guessing no one on here understands any of this. But yes, so that probably meant nothing to many people. Right. Okay. So requests. Yes. Right, I've copied a few requests down. Whilst you kind of start plugging stuff in together.
Yes.
So for those that don't know or are new to here, Cole has to put that for the play-by-ear request. He has to do it on his headphones because otherwise YouTube will eat up the video.
Tried and tested.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I need to get rid of the big fish background.
That's okay.
Oh, I have not got rid of the big fish background. Right, okay, let's do this one. I know you don't need to play this by ear, even though you've got stuff played in your ear. It's a request from Merlin X, who talked about... School of Rock was on yesterday.
That's true, yes.
And we watched that, which was quite cool. It was on massive. It was in the Manchester Arena, which was brilliant. Well, the musical show. He said, "Can you play?" Well, firstly, he said, "Chi, can you say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?" And the answer is, I can just about and stumble on the first bit. But can you play it? Now, that's relevant to you because you did that with Dr. K when you went out there. How long ago? It must have been almost
2 years.
Well, it must be at least 2 years now because of coronavirus.
2.5 years.
Yeah,
actually,
which was quite cool, wasn't it? But cool. Okay, can you play? What did you do then? It was supercalifragilistic, and
just a bunch of Mary Poppins.
Yeah. So why don't you do that? Why don't you smash some Mary Poppins stuff together with supercalifragilistic? What was the other thing?
The chimney.
Chimney thing.
Yeah.
Are there any other songs from Mary Poppins?
Well, yes, but we didn't do any others.
Do you know any other songs from Mary Poppins?
I think so. I remember A Spoonful of Sugar.
So,
Which was a nice
okay,
one.
why don't you put that in there as well? What else is there?
I can't remember, to be honest.
Okay, just put those three together then. Actually, I'm going to change that. Let's do songs like that with kids' musicals. So
is it going to be a really big medley?
No, I'm going to tell you it now because I can't think of many. What's the song from Annie?
Annie, Tomorrow.
Yeah? Do you know that roughly enough?
Enough of it.
Okay. Oliver? There must be songs.
Consider yourself.
Yeah, Consider Yourself My Friend. How about that? Those five.
So three Mary Poppins and then two the other ones.
Yeah, why don't you put the other ones in the middle of the Mary Poppins?
Okay, so let's...
Mary into something else. Right, so go for it.
So there you are.
Very nice.
Chimney, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, spoonful of sugar, consider yourself, and tomorrow.
And tomorrow. I should have stuck in some more musicals. But anyway, very good. Let's have a look at one. Let's do a play-by-ear one. Piano is a Language asked anything from Taylor Swift's last album, which is completely meaningless to me. So I did which one, and they said I would love Exile by Taylor Swift.
Okay then.
So again, for those that don't know,
I thought it was playing Happy Together for a second.
Okay. For anyone who
not Happy Together. The other one.
Happier.
Sweet Caroline.
Oh, Sweet Caroline. Is that what it sounds like?
No, but it just the first note literally sounded the same.
Oh. But anyway, so for those that don't know, Cole's listening in his ear again.
Anyways,
I'm assuming he is. He might be playing FIFA, using his companion app to build a team.
Actually, maybe if I look up the lyrics again, I can find easily find the thing. Okay, I think I've seen this film before. Where is that? Here it is. Oh yeah, obviously it is.
Hopefully most of you, or some of you, know what it actually sounds like, because I have no idea what this one sounds like.
Oh, okay.
It looks like Adam might know it. I'm guessing those are lyrics from the song, Adam.
Oh, that's a different chord. Okay. Could try.
Okay, so Exile from Taylor Swift, hopefully accurately playing by ear. Ready?
There you are.
I'm assuming it's accurate.
I hope it is.
I honestly don't recognise that at all. It is completely meaningless to me. It's not that I don't listen to Taylor Swift.
I mean, of course, I hope it is accurate.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't really listen to Taylor Swift. That's because I just don't really listen to that much music, really.
Fair enough.
Right. Okay. Here's one I think you did. In fact, I know you did ages ago. On Father's Day. PA Ni Marjorie and C asked, "Can you play a song, Dance with My Father?" by Luther Vandross. So play a slightly longer bit because I really like it.
Yeah.
Go.
So there you are.
Very nice. I think it's very nice. Actually, I think... Oh, where's it gone? William Bowles asked for another one of your songs that you played out in public when you were really young. In fact, actually, you sang it, I think, from memory. In the Yamaha. That's testing your memory, because I look at your videos quite a lot. Do you know what I'm talking about?
This Is Me?
No. Sorry.
In My Blood?
No, this was sung when you did it in the Yamaha shop. You've completely forgotten, haven't you, what it was? It was actually in the Yamaha pianos upstairs. In the
Read All About It?
That's it, Read All About It. You want to try to do that?
Okay. There you are.
Very nice. Oh, I'm standing on my headphones. Almost took my head off when I leant back. Right, okay, so...
Are we doing another play-by-ear, or is it another just one thing I know?
I think a play-by-ear one.
Aha, the phone comes out again.
Although you may remember... Well, I don't think you remember. Denise Long asked, Your Lie in April, but not the theme song. I'm guessing it's not the theme song. It's Orange.
Orange? Wait, I mean, I might know when I come to it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because obviously you've watched it, you might recognise...
Orange, Your Lie in April.
Yeah, so you might recognise it. You may not know it as Orange. I don't know if it plays many times in the show, in the TV series.
What surprise it went to that key. Or that chord. Okay.
So again, for those that know, well, not for those that know, Your Lie in April is a TV anime series that Cole actually went on his Bohemian Rhapsody video, got compared to a lot. There's a young boy who plays piano.
Oh, it's just the ending.
A very young boy who plays piano, and they just compared Cole to playing Your Lie in April, and we finally got to watch it. And at the time they said in the comments, don't fall in love with a blonde violinist, which if you've watched the show makes sense, but at the time did not mean anything to Cole or me because we hadn't watched it. But it's a brilliant series if you haven't watched it.
Wait.
I think it's on Amazon Prime or new Netflix or something like that. Or probably all over YouTube if you look hard enough. Have you found it?
Hang on, I'm checking if it's the one I'm thinking.
Okay.
Oh, it is. Let me just get to the point.
Yeah, and in there, it's got some brilliant music, some classic, well, mostly classical music in there. This is a lot of dead air. I wonder if Cole can hear me again.
I wonder if Cole can hear me again.
Oh, okay, Cole can hear me. Luckily, I didn't say Cole smells.
It's because it's got like transparency on the thing.
Oh, you've got it not noise cancelling, right?
What? The opposite of noise cancelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally is called transparency. Hang on, let's get to... I'm actually going to listen to
Are you just watching the whole show? Apologies.
I'm just looking at loads of different videos because they looked half different. I was just checking if it was the same thing.
Oh yes, I do remember. I was actually reading earlier through the chat that you guys were wishing Cole happy birthday. Yes, probably won't be a live stream next Saturday weekend, and Cole will be 15. In fact, okay, you ready, Cole?
No.
Oh, he's still listening.
Okay,
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Go
You know, actually, the funny thing is, on the video I'm currently watching, there's actually more comments on the video than there is subscribers on this channel.
Very good.
It's strange.
Can you get on with it? It's just dead air. You're just sitting there watching YouTube. Well, we're watching you watching YouTube. Are you ready? Go. Oh, sorry, I was typing, so everything was still muted. That's cool. I don't know. It sounds familiar.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Because you watched the whole thing.
Yes, with you and Emma Mummy, which is good. Right. Okay. T Piano asked. I think he's actually wrong in what, or he or she is wrong in what they said. The only Chinese song I know is the one where they go down the black keys. I don't think they mean that. I think he or she.
It's not even a Chinese song.
No, exactly. I think they're talking about the piano
one,
secret piano battle.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It's just.
Is it called the Black Key something?
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I mean, I'm not going to play it.
Yeah, I think it comes from the secret piano battle or something, or there's a movie. And
so
that's quite popular.
Black Key Chopin.
Yeah, that's it. The Black Key
Etude number 10. Etude Opus 10 number 5.
Yeah, and it's that one. But yeah, it's a classical piece, so you kind of need to learn classical pieces properly, or actually study.
Is it actually all in black keys?
Yes.
Well, it evidently isn't. There's loads of B's.
Is it? Okay, fine. I say yes, as if I know anything about music. Actually, we're going to ask answer a question that Michael Brinning says. Have you ever considered doing a tour in the UK, the EU, or America? I do believe that with proper planning, you will do very well. You're an inspiration to a lot of fans. God bless.
I'm sure if I was even more popular than I am already, then maybe.
Well, or if you didn't have to go to school.
That is also very true.
Well, actually, I mean, in theory, yeah, I suppose it could be done.
Suppose.
In a summer holiday. I think it would be fun.
You know, like a tour of the, I don't know, you could always go to like...
America would be cool.
America obviously would be very cool. I have lots of fans in America. Lots of fans in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Indonesia?
Yeah, Indonesia. You've got quite a bit in Australia.
So I could,
and also the UK.
I could always just.
You could do a global tour.
I could go to Philippines or Indonesia. Surely there'd be like quite.
I'm guessing that will be easier because the country
quite cool to stay at. Like it'll be a different experience.
Yeah, and because the country is a little bit smaller than the whole of America, it might be easier to do than tour the whole of America. But yeah, I mean it's obviously an option. But honestly, I haven't thought about it yet because Cole is still 14. Speaking of which, I don't know if you were hearing whilst you were listening that you're going to be 15 soon.
That is true. In a week and a day's time.
Yeah, and people have been wishing you happy birthday. So.
Well, thank you guys.
Happy birthday. And I know that I'll confuse people even more when I put out an old video and say 13 years old on it. Maybe I need to stop.
It's actually a week and 2 days' time because January has the 31st.
Yeah.
Isn't it? But yeah.
Well done.
I will be 15 soon. I'm going another year older.
Well, you know.
Well, another 9 days older.
Yes, exactly.
That's actually kind of scary.
You'll get over it. When you get to my age, it doesn't really matter.
When we get to your age, it's even older.
Yeah. Right, anyway. William Bowles, Rule the World, Gary Barlow. Do you know it?
I'm going to listen to it.
I think you'll recognise it.
I think I will recognise it too, but let's take a look. Actually, I think I'm finding it useful when if I search up the lyrics to see where the chorus is.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Joji says, we would love to see you in Boston. So where have you been in America? I'm trying to think. Just Florida.
Just Florida.
Yeah.
Hang on, what was it called again? Rule the World.
Rule the World. Well, it says Gary Barlow, but I think it's Take That.
Okay, so...
In fact, I'm pretty sure it's Take That.
Yeah, You and Me Can Ride a... Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've heard this before, like when I was like 6.
Yeah, it was a massive song in the past. And no doubt it's still a massive song. Div Graham Curl says, I think you should do a concert in Bali for Ari and we can all go down on holiday. I think that'd be fantastic, actually.
That's because I recognise this.
Okay. We'll get on with it.
I'm slouching.
Very good. You're learning. You're growing up. You're self-fixing your slouching.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
Go for it. Susan also, and a few others said, I wish you would learn a few classical pieces. I mean, obviously you do know some classical pieces since you got yourself to a diploma level. Yeah. But maybe you should, as I said, maybe you should on some of the more...
I guess it's also kind of hard work in a way, you know.
Just because you have to learn it properly. Although, you know, I want to say although maybe...
I mean, for me, it's harder to try and do that than do a piano cover.
What's the difference?
Just with the piano cover, you approach it differently. You're not having to play notes, you're just having to listen to the thing and just play it how you want.
So what if, and I appreciate this is completely sacrilegious, as two set violin would say, what if you approach playing a classical piece as if you created a piano cover? Bear in mind, loads of people actually do that. They don't play the true sheet music.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, then that sounds like a gimmick.
Well, it is. I'm not sorry. This is going to sound like I'm criticising people, but I'm not. So, for example, I do know, piano guys. They're fantastic. They create, covers as well, but they also have played classical.
Then I guess it's just an arrangement. Then.
Yeah, two cellos do something very similar.
Wait, but that's like with an ensemble. I'm just actually thinking.
Yeah. So if I
what if I tried to get a piano piece and made a piano cover of a piano piece?
Yeah, that's fine. So, for example, if I said, why don't you play Beethoven's Fifth? So play the start of Beethoven.
But the difference is, with Beethoven's Fifth, it's already an orchestra piece turning into a piano reduction.
So try that
But
now.
I'm thinking for a piece, something like Claire de Lune, for example. How would I be able to make Claire de Lune, from what it is, into a piano cover of a piano piece?
Because
that's very confusing, isn't it?
Well, I think it's... Again, I am not musical, and as you say, this might be a gimmick. Why don't you play the start of Beethoven's Fifth, as you said? It's an orchestral into a piano reduction. Try that.
Okay.
And a bit of it, and then I can explain. It's a lot easier for it to be explained what I'm thinking, and you can say, Daddy, that's rubbish. But anyway, play Beethoven's Fifth start.
something like that. I probably forgot a bit in the middle, but
Very good. And that's a reduction of an orchestral piece.
Yeah.
Swan Lake, is that an orchestral piece?
Yeah.
And do you know roughly Swan Lake? So do a
Is this the?
so do a piano reduction or whatever it's called of that.
I mean, I could. I only know that tiny bit. Though.
Yeah, well, just do that tiny bit.
I mean, I guess.
So what I'm saying is, could you do similar? Obviously, you're doing that by ear, I'm guessing. You haven't looked at 17 pages worth of orchestral pieces just to look and go, oh, I've reduced this. What would happen if someone said, Cole, here's £1 million, get on top of it, get in front of X Factor and play a piano piece as if you played it by ear? What would you do? Would you just listen to, just like, and this is me just asking questions because I just don't understand now.
But the problem is with piano pieces, you have to play the notes and you have to play them to good effect, right? But like, then you're effectively, if you're trying to play by ear, it's very, very, very difficult to try and like memorize all of it, unless you're Mozart. So
I think many people have compared you to Mozart because he can play by ear and remember.
no, but
stuff.
like, it's like.
And I'm not saying you are Mozart here.
A full piano piece. So I'm already like, it's already going to take me time to learn that piano piece.
Yeah.
That's saying if I'm going to try to listen to that piano piece and try and play it straight away.
Well, okay. Well, I don't think anyone's asking you to listen to the whole thing in one go, in one.
But then, I guess it's a challenge. But you know, challenges should be taken.
Yeah, I think so.
But then you've got to
So
do the steps beforehand to get to that point.
So Don Adden says, Cole, you played Last Date was a piano piece and you made it your own, did it beautifully. I think that's what your subscribers, I'm going to call them your fans. Yeah, that's probably a bit demeaning, but I don't mean your fans. I mean your supporters, the people here, would like to listen to your interpretation of a classical piece, not necessarily as you've done for your diploma, and you know, similar to the likes of Phoebe, who you know, working diploma level as well, where you're studying a piece, looking at the exact sheet notes and you know how the composer's written it. I think what your supporters here are saying, they would love to listen to your interpretation of it, as in listen to it and interpret it and play it, not pull out the sheet music and learn it and play it. I think that's where the difference.
Yeah, I guess it would be quite interesting. I could also ask the other guys at Basel what they think as well.
And they can laugh at how rubbish it is because it's not exactly to the sheet music.
Or at least maybe they won't laugh at it, but they'd be like, what's going on?
Yeah, but then I think that will be interesting because obviously you're in a privileged position where you have access to the likes of Phoebe. And I'm going to say again, Phoebe's amazing. She's a classical pianist and she would absolutely refuse to do this kind of thing because that's not
I don't know
what classical piece.
No, but Phoebe, I'm sure Phoebe won't refuse, but she'll be like,
This
what
is
do you
wrong.
mean?
Yeah, exactly. Which is kind of what you're saying. And I understand why you're saying that.
I don't really, I'm sure people will be motivated to do things at Purcell, right? They won't just say no.
No, okay. I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. So I'm guessing someone like Phoebe and someone like you 2 years ago when you were doing your diploma and you had to do it to the sheet music and you had to interpret the sheet music as it is written, would be saying it has to be played like that in that way because that's where it's written. I think the difference, and I'll be honest, I think people like you, because you put yourself in the music and you interpret and deliver the interpretation of music, be it put covers or be it whatever. And I think people would like to be able to hear your interpretation of a classical music. Does that make sense?
No.
No. And I think that's probably because you're you're still a classical musician. I don't think you realise that.
Kind of.
You've got yourself to a diploma level as a classical pianist. I don't think that ever goes away. But Susan North has actually mentioned a few things on here and talked about maybe look at someone on YouTube and the link, not now, later, and maybe you'll understand what she means and hopefully what I mean, because I think I understand what Susan means, as in interpret a classical piece in your way.
Eh?
I'll discuss it later. Otherwise, people will get bored. That's us talking
interpreting a classical music in your way. But then that's just playing. That's like my diploma, though, isn't it?
But we'll discuss it later.
Is it like changing like the texture of the piece? Maybe. Or maybe like structuring it differently.
Let's talk about it later, because otherwise people are just going to sit here listening to us talking. But as Susan Norfolk says, you are making it more complicated than it is.
it would. I guess. I mean, it would be nice for like a podcast or something. But
yeah. So I think what Susan and a few others are saying is, think of it as a piano cover. If, let's say, all the sheet music in the world suddenly disappeared and blew up, and could you recreate Clair de Lune, Beethoven's Fifth?
I could. I guess, yeah, in a way. I could try.
And that's what I think.
I guess that's kind of what I did with Butterfly Lovers, really.
Yes. In fact,
is that what you mean?
Yes. So exactly. So Butterfly Lovers is 10 minutes long. You had no sheet music. You've listened to multiple interpretations of it, and then you've created, let's say, an arrangement of it, and you've played it. And that's in fact, that's probably the best way to describe it. You had no sheet music for Butterfly Lovers. Butterfly Lovers is a violin concerto. You've listened to Elaine Wu, who also played an interpretation on the piano, but you created your own interpretation. I think that's what Susan and the others have.
Maybe that might make more sense now.
Yes, and maybe I'm not very good at explaining it, but hopefully you understand. Anyway, right, because people are probably bored senseless of us talking like this. Right at the beginning, and a few others have said, could you play a Queen medley? But before you do, just because we've been talking about classical...
that Queen medley thing again.
Yeah, well, you could just go. But just because we've been talking about classical stuff, Merlin X just said, can you play Clair de Lune as a jazz style piece?
Well, I know 6 bars, so it's going to be quite difficult.
So play the 6 bars then.
But the problem with that now is it's literally 6 bars.
Fine.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I could.
And then
it probably would be easier to jazz it up more if I knew more of it.
Okay, Moonlight Sonata then. You know Moonlight Sonata enough. Jazz that up a little bit and then run it into a Queen medley off the top of your head. Just mix them up.
Hang on, I could get... Maybe if I... where's my Queen medley thing? Here it is. No, it's not. That's not that. Wait. Queen medley checklist is back up again. It's pretty cool. Sorry if this is taking too long, which it is, but...
You don't need to do it off that like that. This is just a random... In fact, I'm just going to shout it out so that you don't look at that list.
I mean, I'm already on it.
And Lala's coming to invade because you're taking too long.
Yeah, okay, anyways.
Right, so just Moonlight Sonata, a bit of a jazz, and then I'll jump into random Queen songs so that you don't look at that thing. And then Lala's invading. And go for it.
Let's go. There's too much dead time.
Yes. You're my best friend. Somebody to love. Don't stop me now. A kind of magic. Killer Queen. Killer Queen. We will rock you. Love of my life. Radio Gaga. I want to break free. Under pressure. show must go on. These are the days of our lives. Who wants to live forever? Bohemian, and then We Are the Champions to finish.
So there we are. I hope you guys have enjoyed the live stream. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And also you can check out a bunch of stuff from my description. Merch, for example, like this.
Yep. And actually, let's bring back one of our favourite bits, which, come on, go.
Yeah, merch, as well as you can also check out my Patreon page if you want to support me further. And also sheet music on Music Notes and all that jazz. Anyways, we also brought back the dogs to see if it's worked.
Move everything.
Hey, sit. Yeah, I have no clue if this is going to work again and if the equipment's going to fall off, but you know, just
let's see if we can actually see
try
them.
and test.
If you sit down, it might be a lot easier.
Really?
Yeah, because then I can actually lower the camera.
Okay,
and we
doggies,
can
sit.
Actually see the doggies.
Okay. See if I can get them to catch. Hello? Catch.
Don't throw too high.
Oh, wait, that's a really bad
You
throw.
are useless at throwing.
Sit. Summer. Catch. What do you mean? No idea what you're talking about. Sit. Hello. Catch. I think it's just useless at catching. Ready? Summer. Sit. Summer. Catch. See? Someone can catch, not La.
Well, throw better next time. For Lala.
Back. Okay. Do one more and see what happens. At the same time as well.
Why don't you throw it at them instead of too high in the air? Well, not like that.
Catch. See, they both caught it.
Yeah, and next time, let's try not throw it so that Summer smashes her face into the piano.
Okay, Lala, both dogs sit down. Can I see them when they're down?
Yes, just about.
Someone down.
Well,
Down. Wait. Leave.
Well, now they can't see it unless I lower the camera.
Okay. Well, that's it. Salah. Don't eat. Don't.
You can't say don't eat. All they hear is eat.
Hang on. How do I tell them? Wait. What was it to tell them to leave? Like leave alone.
Yeah, say leave.
Sit. Sit down. Leave. 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 Okay, eat. Good. What can I can't really try and tell them to play dead, right?
No, because there's not enough space.
Okay.
You
Up. Sit. Look, someone come. Someone come. Here. Sit. Lala. Balance. Balance.
I don't think that really works because all we can see is back of Lala's
Summer.
head.
Balance.
But,
Okay, go eat. It's good. At least you did it without like it's like catching it as well.
yes.
Sit. Okay, maybe I'll try and do the catching trick one more time. Pretty cool. Actually no, let's do woof. Sit. Summer woof. Lala woof. Good doggies. Now sit. So now I'm gonna get you to catch. Back. Catch. Okay, one more. Sit. And last one now. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, my backache moving the cameras so much.
Okay, brilliant. Finished, doggies. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. And yeah, I guess it's pretty cool to get the dogs back and nothing to fall over. Like that didn't break again. So yeah.
So fantastic. Thank you, everyone. Hopefully the audio lasted well. I'll see if I can fix the weird colouring with the green screen background that's made everything look orange rather than red. Apart from obviously the green screen bit. But yeah, no, that's all fantastic. Summer is obviously still smelling food.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.